James works for a major corporation. Like many employees, James has been instructed to cut costs where possible, so he is pleased to have just found a standard he needs for much less than it usually costs. Finding the standard was easy. James just did a simple online search on the standard number, then clicked on the first result that matched. This took him to a site that sells lots of documents. Although James has never heard of the site, it looks like a legitimate e-commerce site and offers content from many legitimate sources. Anyway, it's just a document he's purchasing, so why not save a few bucks? Months later, during testing, James' new project shorted out and caused a fire in the lab. Fortunately, no one was injured and modifications can still be made before the product enters the marketplace and potentially millions of homes. While reviewing the materials, James grows nervous as he remembers his decision to buy the less expensive standard. A call to the official standard development organization confirms that James had purchased a counterfeit standard, which in this case had outdated information and missing pages. His materials did not meet the current specifications. By trying to save a few dollars, James ended up spending thousands more on wasted materials and modifications, not to mention potential lawsuits. Many SDOs are not-for-profits that pride themselves on reinvesting money from the sale of standards to provide additional publications, products, and services that help advance their missions and share vital industry information. Members volunteer a substantial amount of time developing, approving, and maintaining each standard. Revenue lost to these counterfeit documents means a lower level of reinvestment going back into publications and supporting the industry at large. This could, in turn, artificially inflate the cost of standards. More and more illegal documents are being circulated each year. They look like legitimate standards, but many contain outdated content, missing pages, and inaccurate information. These minor differences can cause compliance issues, liability concerns, and reputation risks for the seller and manufacturer, and not to mention major safety issues for the end consumer. We need your help to reduce the illegal sales of standards, so take the time to find out who the seller is before making a purchase. Buy only from an SDO or one of their official distributors. There are a lot of sites on the internet that look legitimate, so take the time to identify them before making a purchase. Most SDOs establish long-term relationships with their customers. If you have questions about the legitimacy of the standard you are about to use, ask.